As you and your team start to really take advantage of the LeadStream feature in PhoneBurner, you're going to run into situations where you need to enable, disable, and potentially even rename your lead streams. And so on this specific training, I want to walk you through how to take advantage of those options in the system. So first off, let's talk about renaming a lead stream. So in your account, as an admin, you're going to go to Contacts. From the Contact Manager, over on the right-hand side, you're going to click on the gear, and you're going to go down to LeadStream. And of course, if you've been watching any of the other trainings related to LeadStream, then you may have seen me save or talk about adding LeadStream as a quick link to your account so that you can quickly get to the LeadStream with one click or 2 clicks instead of multiple clicks. But here we are on the LeadStream page. You can see I've got a bunch of lead streams set up in here. And let's say, for example, I want to rename my transfer to admin lead stream. I don't like that name, so we're going to change that to transfer to admin, and we're going to throw folder at the end. You just name it, save it, done. Now that's the new name of the lead stream. Super easy to rename a lead stream. Now let's talk about something that might be a little bit more nuanced, and that is the activating and deactivating, or enabling and disabling your lead streams, because there's different aspects to that, right? So you have the lead stream as a whole. So we're going to play around with our transfer to admin lead stream. We're going to continue on this one. You'll notice here when I'm looking at a list of lead streams, every one of the lead streams has a button over here with a solid square on it. That's like a stop button or a pause button. That's how you can disable the lead stream as a whole. So if I click on that, that disables the entire lead stream. Let's go ahead and scroll back down, and you'll see that that stop button is now switched to a play button. So this lead stream is now paused. If I go to any one of my team members, if I go to the Leads tab, we will no longer see that lead stream listed here because it has been paused. It's been turned off for right now. And when a lead stream is disabled, we hide that from the team. So let's go back to the lead stream. I'm going to use my quick link this time. We're going to get back to the lead stream page, and let's go down here. Let's go ahead and enable that again. That turns on the lead stream again. You'll see that it's switched back to having a stop button, and it doesn't say that it's paused anymore. We can also enable and disable the lead stream within the lead stream itself. So just like when we changed the name, we could set the status to disabled. So I'm going to switch that to disabled and save. Once I do that, the lead stream's disabled. If I go back to my main list of lead streams and scroll down, we'll see that that lead stream is in fact paused. Let's go ahead and edit this again. Let's go ahead and enable it, and let's save. Now, one other option, or 2 other options when it comes to enabling and disabling. We can do this on a per user basis. So let's go back down here, and let's actually work on a different lead stream, one that's got multiple users on it. Let's take, for example, our hot and fresh leads. Let's take a look at our recipients. And here you'll see a list of your recipients, and each one of those has a stop button. So let's say we want to stop for this user. We click that button, and you'll see that the play button now shows up. And if we log in as that user, let's go and log in as that user, this particular lead stream will no longer show up on that user's list of lead streams because it's been paused. Let's go ahead and return, go back to the lead stream. Let's go back in here to our manage recipients, and we can enable that user again. And the last thing I want to point out regarding the enabling and disabling is at the user level. So let's say I have a particular team member that's going to be out on vacation, and so I don't want them getting any leads as part of a round robin lead stream. I don't want them getting notified about lead blitz. I don't want any of that. So I can just log in as them, or they could do this before they leave, right? And then they can click on the pause all option in the upper right hand portion of the page, and that'll disable all of their lead streams. So now they're not going to get any leads in any of the round robin lead streams. They're essentially paused across the board, and at some point when they're back, they can just activate all and they will be good to go. They'll be able to start receiving leads again, start making calls, but that's how easy it is for them to manage their lead stream. And if you want to do that for them, you can always log in as them to pause those. So anyway, that is a quick overview of how you can enable, disable, and rename your lead streams. Thanks for taking a moment to watch this video, and happy dialing.